Hello, good evening, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3, where I'm gonna have some wizards talk to each other. Well, sort of. I'm gonna talk to a wizard, and I'm gonna hope that my wizard actually participates in the conversation in a way that is positive for me. I'm hoping that the wizards in this universe are, cooperative, rather than competitive. I'm banking a lot on this. We'll find out if that actually works. We'll see. We shall see. We'll all see. But yes, in any case, I do not know why my screen keeps shaking, but it's very annoying. But yes, there's two parties in here to which conversations must be had. One with the proprietor, who is, well, almost this person, but not really this person. And the other one is to the archivist, the bookseller, who I'm not sure whether or not they're the same person. I hope they're not the same person. We'll find out.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
So,
tell me, Lae'zel, what is it like on the astral plane? Your home realm intrigues me.
Are you really going to do this now?
Githyanki lay their eggs on other planes. They cannot mature in the astral.
Huh.
I will only be welcomed once I obtain a Mind Flayer's head.
Well, that's cold. There's a lot going on in here. I feel like I should start with the plot stuff, though. Please, please don't be a battle. Please. I can't afford more battles today. We're not going to talk about the state that Asterion is in, okay?
Welcome, dear patron, to Sorceress Sundries. I am an unperson in service of the revered wizard Leroican, proprietor of this fine establishment.
Okay.
To browse our wares, say trade. To provide information about the Night Song, say Night Song. If you are a city official here to collect dues, say taxes. For all other inquiries, say other.
Okay, so they're running this like an automated system, and I already hate it. Obviously, I'm not here to collect taxes. I'm not going to claim that. There is the other, which, well, I'm here because of the Night Song. I'm also here because Gale wants to talk books. Gale wants to talk books. And suddenly it started raining outside. Okay. Well, as long as it's not a thunderstorm, everything should be fine. If my stream suddenly goes down, it's because the router box got flooded again. We'll find out. Let's go with I'm not going to ask about the unperson thing because we already went through this with Gale's projection, so, other?
To learn more about the search for the Night Song, say Night Song. To learn more about Master Leroican, say Leroican. To learn more about my good self, say projection.
Huh. You know what? Let's ask about the master. Let's ask about the name I'm not going to embarrass myself by trying to pronounce.
To truly know Master Leroican is the work of a lifetime. Suffice it to say, he is a powerful, important man whose powers exceed the limitations by which most wizards are constrained. He resides in Ramesses Tower. Anyone bearing information leading to the capture of the Night Song may gain an audience with him.
The great and powerful Eroican offering our humble group an audience. We are honored.
That sounded really sarcastic to me, and believe me, with resting sarcasm voice, I know sarcastic. So, yeah. Well, apparently we can't ask directly about the books, so let's follow the Night Song path. Night Song?
The Night Song is a relic, hidden in an underground temple beneath a settlement near the river Chionthar. Master Leroican is offering a considerable sum for the object's retrieval.
Is he a liar, or does he actually think it's an object? You know what? Tell me about yourself.
I am the product of an ingenious bit of magic performed by Master Leroican. I am blessed with sufficient intelligence to adequately run and protect the shop, Sorceress Sundries. Because Master Leroican is engaged in important work, I take care of such banalities as speaking with customers.
Nice to be called banal. I've heard enough about that. Uh-oh. Okay, that's thunder. Once again, if the stream suddenly goes down, it might be because the cable, the router box got flooded, or it could be because the power went out. Once again, we'll find out together, and also if the storm comes directly overhead, I might have to stop the stream just because it's going to get real loud up in here. But we'll find, I'm saying we'll find out a lot tonight, aren't I? Oh boy. Okay, well, alright, let's... Night Song?
The provision of information that leads to the retrieval of the Night Song is worth a great deal to Master Leroican. Do you have information regarding the Night Song?
Actually, I do. Yes, no, I've changed my mind. Yes, I do have information.
Please proceed upstairs for further instructions. Thank you. Please come again soon and have a magical day.
Okay, so as long as I don't go upstairs, things will not continue. And there are a lot of named people in here, so I do want to poke my nose around a little. Without, you know... For the stout and sturdy. This is probably about the Night Song. Adventurers wanted for perilous and profitable quest. Master L, the Arcanist of Athkatla, the recluse of Rasmuth Tower, seeks brave and enterprising individuals to delve treacherous temple and recover storied artifact, the Night Song, for preservation in Baldur's Gate. Preservation? Really? A big old wizard is looking for an extremely magical, quote-unquote, artifact for preservation? Sure, that's exactly what's happening, especially when that wizard runs the biggest and best known wizard store in the entire of Faerun. Of course. See, that's sarcasm. Only stout of heart and keen of mind need apply. Fame, glory, and incredible fortune assured. Yeah, if you survived the experience. I'm pretty sure the only reason I did was because I happened to have a cleric of, at that time, the appropriate deity.
Something's on my mind.
Kappa?
There's not much left. Looks like folks heard the Absolute was on the march and bought everything that wasn't nailed down.
Makes sense. Hector?
Where is the famous Leroican? His shop is a nutter shambles.
A lot of customers in a very short amount of time tends to do that. Hey, Big Clive.
Excuse me, can't stop. There's only so much shopping time left before the Absolute breaches the city.
You don't look like a Clive. There's like herbs and stuff here that are just free for the taking, apparently. I'll
Maybe
take
I
the
need more
mugwort.
pockets.
Mystic, hello! Welcome back to the to the stream. Expedition 33 when? Oh, probably never. It's not the kind of thing that I stream. Let's see. Header and Thalita. Well, let's start by talking to the older.
Have you seen how much the prices have risen? Might as well
I
be throwing
love
my
the
gold
color of that
straight
shirt.
into the lava elemental.
I adore the color of that shirt. You're playing, yes, playing Expedition 33. From all accounts, it is an excellent game. It's just, it's not the style, like it's, A, it's rather more expensive than I really want to pay for, and B, it's also not exactly my style of game. So, it would be a little wasted on me. Header?
I want a pet elemental, but Mumbus says I'm not old enough. I wouldn't let it die like the goldfish, though.
Mood. Okay, so continuing along, as long as I don't go upstairs. Why is there a corpse in here? Oh, that's why. That is concerning. Hey, Alice Althea. That name is very familiar, Althea. Why is that name familiar? Good luck on Baldur's Gate 3.
Do you think that zombie looks fresh? Is fresh good? I never know with zombies.
Okay, there are always corpses, but usually I'm the one who has made the corpses, so I know exactly why the corpse is there. A corpse just lying there in the middle of a shop that I have only just entered. Kind of weird. Kind of outside my experience in this game. Most of the deaths are my fault, you see. I'm not gonna try and talk to the zombie, but what about the guy who just resurrected it?
Apologies. I'm with a customer at the moment.
Oh, you're looking a little beat up there, actually. Cordrain the Recent. Oh, let's move along. Oh, there's so much stuff that they're trying to encourage me to steal. Tolna Tomemonger. Tiernan Want. Okay, I'm pretty sure the Tomemonger here is someone that Gale wants to talk to. So we're going to talk to Tiernan here so that I don't forget.
You're a fellow bargain hunter, I see. The hidden gems here are far better value than the rare books Tolna keeps locked behind the desk.
Are they, though? I want that stuff, but... Okay, well... Gale, hopefully you participate on this, or else why did I bring you? Tolna?
Literature department. Can I help you?
Oh, Nature's Librarian. I'm trying to find out about a particular Netherese crown. Have you anything on that subject? Why are you whispering? I'd be interested in any especially rare tomes you might have. What do you have on offer, or leave? Let's get straight to the point. I think she might appreciate that. Trying to find out about a particular Netherese crown.
Shh. These books are sensitive. They prefer an environment of quiet reverence.
You are very special. Okay, so, we have the chance to whisper the exact same responses that we had before, or we can yell at the top of our lungs, "Is that true, books? Are you sensitive?" I did not, in fact, yell at the top of my lungs. That's the loudest you're going to get from me on purpose. So, yes. Trying to find out about the crown. Have you anything on the subject?
Bold. You might have heard that our library has a collection other shops would lack the skill to curate.
Yes, that's why we're here.
Between us, even Master Lerocan was reluctant to house them in his tower. The pen is mightier than the magic wand, apparently.
Why is your tongue blue?
They're locked away here for their and our customers' safety. Our finest reserve includes the Tharkiot Codex, the Annals of Karsus and Netherese Folly, Sights of the Seelie, and the Curriculum of Strategy. Do any of those interest you?
Oh. Karsus is the one who made the crown, if I remember incorrectly. So it's probably that one. I hope I'm carrying enough. Alright, about the Netherese Folly.
It is said to be written by Lord Karsus himself, the Netherese arcanist who attempted to replace the goddess Mystra, failed, and was banished for the attempt. Great magical knowledge lies within those pages, but not many can withstand it.
Well, good news. I have someone who's already...
That's what I need.
Yeah, hi, Gale.
The Annals of Karsus would no doubt have much to say about the crown's true nature. If only you could read them.
I have no intention of reading that myself. I'm going to have Gale read it, because if anyone is not going to experience mind-cracking whatever, it'll be Gale. Gale has the best chance. How much for me to buy it?
Buy? Books as temperamental as these are not on sale. They are secured in our vault, where none can harm them, nor can they do any harm. Consider yourself lucky to have learned of such a book's existence, and then forget about it. The Annals of Karsus are best left unread.
Let's see. Surely there's some amount of gold that could convince you to part with the book. Deception. I came here all the way from Neverwinter to admire your collection. Couldn't I just peek in the vault? Intimidation. Unless you want a very nasty paper cut, you're going to tell me how to get into that vault. Persuasion. Isn't it your job to share knowledge, not keep it locked away? At least tell me where the vault is. Thank you, I've learned more than enough. Or just leave. Well, persuasion is my best everything, so we shall attempt to persuade. Ooh, that's a toughie. I'm doing this for you, Gale. I just don't know. I might want to save the voice of the circle for the whole Night Song debacle. Oh dear. Okay, I'm gonna save the voice of the circle for the Night Song debacle that we will be going through. Come on, dice, don't fail me now. It That might be enough. It's enough! It's enough! Yes! Oh, thank goodness for high bonuses.
Customers like you are why I prefer the company of books. The only way to gain access to the vault is through my office. And before you ask, no, you are not allowed in there either.
What if I convince your boss to let me look at the book? Surely there's some amount of gold that convince you to part with the book. Thank you, I've learned more than enough, or leave. Oh. Okay, plan B is going to be attempting to ask Elle up there to let us look at the book.
You certainly have. Even simple knowledge of these tones is enough to stimulate most.
Oh, we're better than most. I'm still confused as to why there is a blue light surrounding her. Is she also not actually here? Also, the fact that Big Clive kept walking through our conversation was very, very rude. Okay, there were some more herbs lying around here, weren't there? Apparently I'm allowed to grab herb. Not the topaz, just the mugwort. Don't want to accidentally steal anything. Shuna Huanji. Hanji? Hanji? Hanji?
Would you mind if I finished browsing before you muscle in, please? I was here first, actually.
You were, and I wasn't going to try and look because, oh, interesting, I can actually look at this one.
What's hiding here?
Elminster by Cherish Holdeman. This text doesn't approach the wizard Elminster with the near fanatical affection many scholars lay at the feet of his legend. It seems to condemn mealy-mouthed assertions of Elminster's greatness. Take this passage from chapter 6. I spoke to a serving girl at a roadside tavern in the boonies of the Sword Coast. I told her I was researching Elminster. Who was Elminster? Well, he was this astonishing figure in the arcane community. He'd shed the blood of the world's most cunning villains like Manshun of the Zentarum, shared his bed with a goddess, and inspired hundreds of magic wielders to explore themselves, their craft, widen the scope of their ambitions. She nodded politely. I pressed her. Had she truly not heard of Elminster? Miss, she said, aside from random drinkers in here, I know 8 people, 9 including my dog Binky. Those were nice little stories you told, but what has this Elminster to do with the price of butter? I liked that. I liked that one. That was charming. Okay, back around this side. Excuse me, would you not do that while you're underfoot? Mugwort. Weave moss. Mugwort. Autumn crocus. Lester Farrower.
One moment. I'm trying to work out how many pinches of mugwort is equivalent to one of Mother's Leaf.
Oh. Oh yeah, that's a tricky one. I wish you much joy of that. Weave moss. Autumn crocus. I have run out of people to talk to down here unless I can... Nope, I cannot talk to the conjured frog. Well, this leaves me little choice but to go upstairs. Especially since I'm pretty sure that Talia's office is up there, because there's no place where it could be on the main floor. So, save. I can't talk to the cat either. I don't know why I can't talk to conjurations. I can talk to this conjuration, and you can't tell me that he's not a conjuration. Well, you can, but I won't accept it. Oh.
Welcome, dear patron, to the floor at the top of the stairs.
Oh. Okay.
If you have information about the Night Song, great riches await. If you are here to waste the great wizard Leroican's time, reconsider. Let your knowledge determine your path forward.
You are interesting. Oh. Okay, chances of that being the office, pretty high. But that is also, 50-50 chance. But, yeah, let's read some plaques, shall we?
Let's see what this does.
The Night Song is an ancient potion that allows its drinker to become irresistibly attractive to man and god alike.
Well, that's definitely incorrect, so that portal's no good.
The Night Song is a druidic staff that allows its bearer command over an army of ancient beasts.
That is also incorrect, so that portal is also definitely not.
The Night Song is a priceless ruby from a realm beyond our own.
Also incorrect.
The Night Song is an immortal being, the child of a deity.
That is suspiciously correct, which does mean that he knows, which makes this much, much worse than I had hoped. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, making sure it was this plaque, right?
The Night Song is an immortal being, the child of a deity.
Yep, okay. Oh, I am full of misgivings all of a sudden. Alright, in we go.
Hold very still, Nicklaw. Craig's aim is much improved, but still leaves something up to chance.
Why are you using a live target then?
All right, Crank. Ready? Aim.
Oh no.
We have a visitor. At ease. McClaw, you may go.
We just saved that guy's life.
I see no Night Song. Surely you wouldn't have entered my tower without the Night Song in hand? Surely you wouldn't have wasted my time?
Surely you're not trying to enslave an Aasimar. Not quite the enthusiastic welcome I was hoping for. What do you want with her? Or you must be the wizard L. You know what? We're gonna go with the third option. We'll see where this goes. You must be the wizard L.
And you must have an answer to my request. If you want to keep your head, of course. The Night Song. Do you have it or not?
You concern me. What do you want with her? she isn't an it, or I do, and I can hand her over for the right price. Now, obviously, I'm not going with the last one, because that is just the straight-up evil response, and I am definitely not playing evil here. So is it the first one or the second one? The way that Lae'zel's bow is glowing is very distracting at the moment, so you know what? Let's run this conversation over with a truck. She isn't an it.
She? Then you do know her. You've been to Shah's temple, to the Shadowfell. You've looked upon the Night Song's face.
Oh, yes,
Tell
absolutely.
me,
And I would have
choose your
done more if
next
she didn't
words
have a girlfriend.
carefully. Where is she now?
Be careful what you wish for, she'll eat you alive. Why do you want her so badly? I know where she is. I might even be willing to tell you. Deception. I regret to inform you the Night Song is no more, killed in the Sharan temple where she was held. Deception. I've seen her. She was trapped by Ketheric Thorm. I left her there. Intimidation. Get out of my face now. Or deception. I know nothing. I swear it. Or just straight up attack him. Oh dear. Why do you want her so badly?
I'm growing tired of this repartee, my friend. Let us cut to the chase.
Excuse me?
Beautiful, isn't it? Worth more than your life, too. I bought it from a Kalashite warlock. There's very little of his soul left to him. It can bind a celestial to the wearer's service with a snap of the fingers.
Oh,
and this?
yeah.
This can keep her in place. Forever.
Oh, yet another person who wants to feed off her immortality. What a charmer. I guess I'm probably getting into a fight after all. Great. I'll tell her to come here just to give her the satisfaction of ripping you to shreds. I know where she is. I might even be willing to tell you. Tell him she's dead. Tell him that I left her where she was. Tell him to get out of my face. Tell him to consider, I will consider the request, or Bard. Binding the Night Song forever. How unoriginal. Need I recite the tale of Ketheric Thorm? Or just straight up attack? You know, I kind of like the bardic response. It's possible that his ego might be a bit stung if he, you know, knows that he's not the first one to have this idea. And I would so very much like to puncture that ego. It's filling the whole room. There's very little space to breathe. How unoriginal.
It didn't work out for poor Ketheric, did it? He was a fool. A desperate mercenary who hoard out his soul to whichever god flattered him. I serve no god, but that which stares back at me in the mirror. The Night Song will be put to a grand purpose, equalizing man and god. Whoever helps me attain that which I seek will be greatly rewarded.
Oh man, you are ugly. There's more to divinity than lifespan. Ensnaring an immortal won't make you a god. Equalizing man and god, quite the lofty ambition. I've always dreamt of immortality. Your plan is quite clever. Or I'll go fetch her. I look forward to my reward. The main problem here is that I have a suspicion that the fact that we are in his tower constitutes a lair. I don't want to fight him here. If I could just convince him to give up, that would be nice. Ensnaring an immortal won't make you a god.
Of course not. But perhaps, after enough lifetimes, I might make a start of it.
He would seek the power of gods for the pettiest of reasons. His own gratification. At least I seek them for the better of all.
What's that? I didn't quite catch the words, but the insolent tone was clear enough.
Pitying, not insolent. You chase one power without knowing an even greater one lies within my reach. The crown of Carsus. Once we acquire it, your ambitions will be dwarfed. I'll be able to stand against Mystra and wrest her powers from her for the betterment of all.
The crown of Carsus? Nonsense. Even if it still existed, you couldn't possibly handle its power.
Perhaps you could not. But Netherill's power is in my blood. And Mystra? I know her in ways that most mortals can only dream of.
So it is you. Mystra's discarded lapdog. And now you think your bark is cause to make me tremble?
There is no need for me to bark. My actions will speak for themselves. In time.
Then go. Act. I'll open a fine vintage in your name, once word of your failure reaches me.
Was it the right idea to bring Gale along? Although it's interesting the way that he's lying. I do find that fascinating. I don't believe he actually intends to use the crown for himself and or to wrest power from Mystra. But he does say it very convincingly, doesn't he? Quite remarkable. Tell her to come here just to give her the satisfaction of ripping you to shreds. Know where she is. Tell him she's dead. Tell him you left her there. Intimidate him. Or just straight up attack him. I personally think it would be better if he believed she was dead. I'm just not 100% sure I can pull it off. I'm gonna tell him she's dead. And I can't use the voice of the circle for this because it's not a persuasion, it's a deception. Oh boy. Okay, well, I can do this. As long as the dice don't screw me, I can do this. Oh, that'll do. That'll do. Thank you. The dice also want her to be free. Oh no, she's dead. She's so dead. She's so very dead. Oh, blood all across the floor. It was terrible.
Dead? That cannot be. It is immortal. A god.
Not anymore, thanks to me. She was a Selenite held by Sharans. Her death was inevitable. Or leave. You know, we're going to go with the second one because I do not want to claim credit for this. I absolutely do not want the credit. Her death was inevitable.
Is that meant to be some consolation? It was the key to my immortality.
Oh, let me weep a single
How can
shining
this be?
tear for you.
How can this be? Shit!
I do not regret this. Okay, let's see here. Fine. Okay, Lorcan wants us to bring Night Song to him. Regardless of what we decide to do, we should tell her about Lorcan. She would want to know. I'm not pronouncing it correctly. I'm going back to L. We lied to L, telling him Night Song was dead. He seemed to believe us, ending his pursuit of Dame Aelin. Ha ha! And the Wizard of Waterdeep. Search Tolna's office. We persuaded Tolna to tell us how the Sorceress Sundry's vault can be accessed. The entrance is via her office, though she refused to grant us access. We need to find a way into her office. Now, I have the best locksmith. I have the best lockpick in the entire Faerun. So, getting in is not a problem. Getting in unobserved is the problem. But yes, we should definitely tell Aelin about this. And he is obviously too upset now. But at least I didn't have to fight him in his extremely magical lair, which I am eternally thankful for. Yeah, there's an air myrmidion, a water myrmidion, an earth. Of course, Crank here. Poor Miklar, who deserves none of what's going on. Actually, you know what? Let's talk to Mick. Hey, Mickey, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind. Hey, Miklar. Hey, Miklar.
You'll bring him the Night Song, won't you? He'll be so very pleased, so very happy if his plans materialize.
Oh, you poor whipped being. Why are you standing between the armor and the target anyway? That seems like a really bad place to stand. Oh, there's also a fire that I missed before because it was behind a pillar. Oh man, I did not want to do that fight. I really did not. I doubt that we can come back here. But whoop, oh, wrong button. I am absolutely fine with that. You know what, in fact, I'm so fine with it, we're gonna do a real save. And not just a quick save. Also, why is this universe full of people who want to enslave Aelin? That just seems gross. Okay, like either this or this are the office. The problem is... yeah, the problem is observation. Although, with the current sight lines, I really hope it's this room that I'm next to. Because I don't have any other recourse. This armor is looking right at that door. like, stand over here? Yeah? Yeah? Everybody? Okay.
What a day. Be very, very quiet.
We're not going to talk about how foolish it is to hide in plain sight like this, but it just seems to work better this way.
Let's go.
Oh, that's a bit of a tricky lock. Oh, the dice do not think that's a tricky lock.
Just like old times.
Okay. Basement chest key. There's a basement? Clasped book. An alternate perspective, the weave. Officious note. Note from Vompter?
Let's see.
Miklar, as you refuse to speak to me following the incident with the three-eyed man, I have no choice but to make my request in writing. Master L instructs you to bring his newly acquired lamp, the one with the djinn, to the vault and store it behind the protective wall. It is far too dangerous to be left on display in the shop proper. Vompter. Okay, let me just make a note of that. Let's see here. Lamp with djinn. Behind protective wall in Sorceress Sundry's vault. A, that might be wishes. B, that might be a chance to turn down wishes and free a djinn, which I would prefer, because it's on theme for everything that I've been doing in this playthrough. So, I'm interested. Officious note. Miklar, Master L has requested his tome of divination spells be brought to the basement. He must focus without interruption in order to see the unseen. Since you refused to speak to me since the incident with the ape, I have no choice but to make my requests in writing. Vompter. Am I actually in Miklar's office and not... Wizard of Waterdeep just updated? Hold on a moment. Search Tolna's office. We gained access to Tolna's office. The entrance to the vault is somewhere inside. What did I just roll? Just trying to find out how to open it. Find the Annals of Karsus in the Sorceress Sundry's vaults. We found a note in Tolna's office regarding the Sorceress Sundry's vault. It sounds like the vault is protected by some invisible means. We should tread carefully. Okay, why was there just rolling? Why was rolling a thing? Why was the conjured crab in the office? Oh, there's like a little balcony thing. That's dangerous. Yoink. It seems like there's been a lot of incidents that make Miklar not really enjoy whoever that other person is. Okay. According to standard wisdom, the weave is comprised of the body of Mistra, or the domain of Mistral, the threads connecting all of creation to the source of magic itself. I posit to the intrepid reader that the truth is far more fascinating. The weave, as we know it, is not invisible at all. No, certain among us, whom I call seers, can sense the true nature of the weave as an incredibly fine but highly physical and edible substance left in our realm by spacefaring giants called Immortums several aeons ago. Each time we wield this power, creatures called weave devils consume these strands of weave, and their excrement is a powerful force we call magic. I know this will shock many readers, but I only deliver the facts as I know them, and as the esteemed wizarding community wants to keep from you. Oh, okay, conspiracy theories up in the lady's office. Let us scoot over here a little. Sorceress Sun... okay, another basement chest key. And a Magical Histories Volume 2 talking about the Spell Plague. Just take the other key just in case. And let us read. In the infamous calamitous year of 1385 DR, a conspiracy between the goddess of darkness Shar and the god of trickery Cyric sought to end Mistra's control over the weave and influence over the realms by cravenly assassinating her. But instead of merely breaking the goddess of magic's dominance, her death threw the weave into utter chaos and collapse. Magic spells faltered or failed entirely. Countless spellcasters were killed or driven insane. A vast storm of blue flame arose from the Mahar jungles and swept the continent, churning and reshaping the land and leaving whole regions devastated. For the murder of Mistra, Cyric was sentenced by a conclave of gods to 1,000 years' imprisonment. Toril would face nearly 100 years of upheaval before Mistra could return once again, reinstated as goddess of magic in 1480 DR, thanks to the efforts of the legendary wizard Elminster Almar and the events of the Second Sundering, to be fully explored in the next volume, ... Okay. Is there truly nothing else in here? Wait, there's the clasp book. I see, I see, I see. Okay, we gotta get everybody in here.
What to do?
Okay, probably best if we do this one at a time.
Breathes madness. Into the shadows. I shouldn't linger.
Okay. That would be the most difficult one, since, you know, heavy armor and all.
Robes will get dirty.
Do 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 do.
I venture forth.
Do do. Okay. And then
Never a
there
dull
is
moment.
myself.
Don't waste a step.
Oh, glad I checked.
Softer than a whisper.
Okay. Success or something. Through the portal I'm not supposed to know about.
What do we have here?
Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. One door, numerous boxes. No way up to the second level that I can see.
No traps, please.
Dagger root, mirrorgrass, balsam. Scroll of dimension door. Material sorting.
Storage and sorting of scrollwork, parchment, and tomes.
Okay. Cloud kill. Swarming toadstool.
Something over there.
Awesome. Ooh, healing potions. Posted scroll. Madam, it is no secret that yours is the finest collection of records within our fair city. This scroll brings you a query I believe only you can resolve. It has been a long-held bit of lore within my family that we are descendants of Laril Silverhand through my mother's line, though no existing genealogy can confirm our claim. Would you be so kind as to investigate the matter? It would mean a great deal to my grandmother Haverfrost, who is poorly at the moment. The family name is Gradle. Hopefully yours, Amber Lehman. I don't know what to do with this. But Miklar's ledger? Scrolls 12, quills 24, books various 60, books rare 4, herbs various 40, spells various 10, parchment 20, hats 4, robes 4, rings 14, wands 2, staves 1. Gaseous form scroll.
Have to keep going.
I could go for the oak door, but I must admit to being far more intrigued by the fake wall. Okay. Frost salamander tongue, corpse rose, acorn truffle, yellow musk creeper petals. Is it the same thing on the other side? Fascinating. Okay.
Time to kill. What fun.
Oh. Oh, I see. Doesn't matter what I roll. As long as it isn't a 1, I would succeed on this lock.
Should have worn better boots. Carefully now.
Just a hook. Huh. Hardly seems worth the lock on it.
These boots have seen everything.
Oh, actually, it's staring. If you could, like, get... Yeah. There. I hate these magical floors. I don't like them. Gilded Chest, the Red Knight's Final Stratagem. Why is that book glowing like that? More herbs. A bit of gold. Another bit of gold. Of course. I'm gonna leave that one for last, I think.
What's in here?
Elixir of Psychic Resistance and Oil of Combustion. An amethyst and a jacinth. Jacinth? I don't know how to pronounce that one, I have to admit. But both of those can go to camp. Now, I could have sworn that there was supposed to be a gin-containing lamp back here. Also, Lae'zel, what are you doing exactly? That was weird. Put it back. Thank you.
Something smells tasty.
That would be your own blood in your mouth. You are tasting it.
Simple.
Ooh. That is a tricky lock. Here goes. Okay. The dice favor me for so far, which, you mean, means that they're going to be really, really bad to me in just a bit, but... You know, that book really concerns me. Gale?
Rather stand tall.
Before her time as an exarch of Tempest and goddess of strategy, the Red Knight was a paladin most devout. She toured armies the world over as both student and teacher, and thus was she elevated by Tempest to her current status. These pages contain that of her which was left on the material plane after her ascension.
Excellent source of arcana. Its magic should come in quite handy.
Reward, divide and conquer. We read the Red Knight's final stratagem. You receive Scroll of Artistry of War? Summon the apparitions of 6 major strategists. Each apparition strikes a target of your choosing, dealing 8 to 18 force damage on a hit. Yeah, Gale should definitely have that. Congratulations, Gale. You've got something really dangerous now. Warning, extremely powerful knowledge may include curses. A volume rife with ploys, feints, gambits, and a smattering of elemental strategy, of course. Uh-huh. This is definitely not what I came here for.
Keeping my head down.
I thought for sure that this was the quote-unquote protected wall.
Should mind my step.
Guess I'll have to try the door. Why did we just have an autosave? That isn't sus. Restricted area.
No entry to vaults. Trespassers will be disintegrated. Master Leroican.
Concerning. That's a nice amount of gold, thank you.
Anything of use?
Keep your blade close. With ease.
Huh. Okay. The dice are definitely having a time tonight.
Nice and quiet now.
Scroll of Expeditious Retreat. I'll give that to Gale.
My hand slipped.
Okay. Why does this door have a name?
Quietly now.
Why is it a named door?
Easy.
Okay, okay. Oh, I see. You know what? That was so good, I'm gonna save properly. Because it's been a while.
Waiting with bated breath.
Concern.
Step carefully. There's a trap. I just want a little look.
Okay, perceived a trap there. Alright. Asterion.
Now what? Nice and easy.
Traps. How considerate.
Okay. Here goes. Good enough. Good enough. Okay, continuing onwards. As I'm honestly going to have to assume that each of these pillars is actually a gas release, and each of the doors has a plate in front of it. I just can't necessarily perceive them. Come on, Asterion, come on. Good man.
Named after wizards. There's Ramazith, Elminster, Silverhand, and Carsus. The animals must be behind his door.
Okay, thank you, Gale. Weird timing, but thank you. Okay, one more. Come on, Asterion. Yes, there we go. Okay, the party is much less likely to suddenly blow up now.
Maybe I should stay crouched forever.
Yes, I think that staying crouched forever is a really good idea. Silverhand appears to be the exit. Or an exit.
Don't waste a step.
So we try the other two doors.
Ready.
Lockpicking impossible. It also has no hit points.
Such an undignified position to find oneself in.
Really? Now? Interesting.
What? Easy enough.
I can be subtle sometimes.
Well, only one other door to try.
Let's see what you're hiding. Keeping low.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
There are traps here.
Transmutation, abjuration, evocation. Oh.
If this isn't important.
This is very important. My ass is on a gas pit. Come on, Asterion. Oh, thank goodness. Oh boy. No, do not pickpocket the party members. So many traps. This is why I bring Asterion with me everywhere I go. Okay, that's one. I probably don't need to do this because I disarmed the gas thing, but honestly, we don't know that that's the only one in the room. So, much better safe than sorry. Okay. everybody's very concerned about all these traps around here. Also, the question now becomes, like, which way to go. Oh man, the dice like giving me low balls. Thankfully these have not been too complicated of traps so far.
How much longer will this take?
I don't know, why don't you look at a door? Abjuration. Illusion. I got an Arcana check just by getting close to the doors before. Transmutation has the pip on it. Which leads me to believe that it is going back. So, abjuration, evocation, or illusion. Let's try evocation.
Yes, of course.
There are traps about.
A marble plate done clicked.
Be careful. There are traps about.
Gate, foresight, invulnerability. Okay, that's one. I'm seeing a lot of scorch marks on the wall. Does look like these things are calibrated to not be shooting at each other, which is just good design.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
Go, Asterion, go. I can't move my butt unless you find all of these. Cool, 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 cool.
Be careful. There are traps about.
Okay, there we go. I believe that's all of them. Okay, so foresight, wish, gate, invulnerability, foresight. Okay, we know it's not invulnerability because that's going backwards. I went into evocation. But none of them are evocation. Unless gate is.
This is no fun at all.
I'm trying.
Consider it done.
Oh, we're back here. Okay, gate was definitely not it. What about wish?
A trap. This place is more dangerous than I thought.
I'm just waiting. Oh dear.
Oh
Someone's
boy.
left a trap out for us.
See, this is why I gave Asterion the otherwise useless Dungeon Delver feat. Makes him better at spotting traps. Okay, that's one.
Be careful. There are traps about.
Uh-huh. Oh, man. Thank goodness for good bonuses. Thank goodness for unneeded good bonuses. Ay, ay, ay.
Traps. How considerate.
Oh, always. Okay. have a little mosey to Elminster.
Unlock hereby the path to the Elminster Vault.
Huh. I don't see why not.
Just hurry this along. Adventure awaits.
Okay. Okay, gate was a bit weird. Wish just led places. Foresight?
As you wish.
Huh. Well, we'll need to go back in. Because, like, the Elminster Vault looks like it'll probably be fun, but I don't... I would want to go to the Karsus first. Illusion... Abjuration... Transmutation... Okay, we know evocation led to opening the Elminster Vault. Let's try abjuration. Oh, I'm filled with terror.
Shall we? I was trying to concentrate. Traps. How considerate.
Yeah. Very considerate. Extremely considerate. Yay! Okay. Roll. Okay.
Stepping softly. Be careful. There are traps about.
Oh, so there are. Just like the other rooms.
Be careful. There are traps about.
Come on. Do the thing. All right. That should make it safe enough to move off the plate.
Bad for one's back, this.
Wild, Shadow, Demon, Silver. Demon has the pip on it, so it's not that way. Let's try silver.
Let's give this a try.
Let's have some fun. The element of surprise. Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
Mm-hmm.
Traps? How considerate.
Okay, that's the first one.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
That's another. I know that I don't gotta get them all. Like, I can get the pressure plates or I can get the gargoyle heads, and the result will be the same, but I don't know. I get nervous if I leave things activated. Or activatable. Like, especially, I do not seem to have noticed this other gargoyle head. That is an issue.
Be careful. There are traps about.
Ah, there we go. I just had to get a little closer. Suss out its nature. And that's spelled with 3 S's, okay? Oh, I see. Okay.
Unlock hereby the path to the Carsus Vault.
I do not like all the clicking noises in here.
Let's get this over with.
Demon, Shadow, Wild, Wild? And we're back here. Okay.
Step by step.
I admit it may not be the best idea to have Gale leading here. But the only other choice would really be have Asterion be leading, and his hit points are so low. So, here goes. Glaive, Great Axe, Longsword, Gold Chalice, Annals of Carsus, Magus Be Warned, Mergen Halberd. What is this? Scroll of Dethrone. Magus be warned. It is a great paradox among our kind, who so value the art of learning, that we believe ourselves ever cannier than the ones who came before. If envy is the disease of the artist, hubris is that of the wizard. Though I fear my warning will fall on deaf ears, I will say it again. The closer a wizard creeps to the domain of the divine, the closer oblivion creeps with him. I thought myself an equal to Mystra, and devised a plan to make myself her equal. I would pluck one strand of the weave, and contain it within an amulet I spent the better portion of my years devising. How regret instantly heaved itself upon my head! I was trapped within the amulet instantaneously, and passed around from collector to curio hall for the better part of a millennium. Only now that I am freed, with barely the strength to hold my quill, can I leave this final warning as testimony. Okay, I saw that lightning. Why is the thunder only now arriving? I am concerned. Also, once again, if the stream suddenly goes down, it's because the weather took it. We'll hope for the best. Okay. I kind of feel like this Scroll of Dethrone sounds fascinating. Yoink. Alright, what is this? Shred a foe's very essence by pulling on strands of the weave. 10d6 plus 20 necrotic damage, you say? Oh boy! Gale's getting all the pretty toys. Every last one of them. Okay, Gale. I don't think we need to actually take the book. I think it would actually be a bad idea to take the book. But we're gonna attempt reading it with Gale, who I believe has the best chance of not going crazy from this. We hope. Pray for the mage man, everyone. Go, wizard man, go. An ancient handwritten book, rebound at least twice, that purports to be notes written by the mage Karsus himself. Much of it is in a personal wizard cipher, but the final page is written in clear text. My great spell of transcendence is mine alone, not to be committed to ink and parchment, but I've also forged 3 supreme enchanted items that are the physical embodiments of my wizardry, and of them I shall make record. There is a crown, an orb, and a scepter, each nigh alive and with its own power and purpose, and these I call the regalia of Karsus. The crown of Karsus, to attract and absorb magical knowledge and give the wearer dominion over himself so that he remains his own entity apart from the weave. The orb of Karsus, a storage device or battery that condenses mystic power, ever gathering so it must be siphoned at intervals of its excess. The scepter of Karsus, an instrument of projection, a focusing utensil for the precise wielding of unimaginably vast forces. Okay. Know of these items you must, for if I fail to achieve immortality, they will persist, and dare I say, live on beyond me. Huh.
These notes are no mere diary. These are the visions of Karsus himself. Designs for the crown he hoped to forge, and the new form of magic he planned to create with it.
I kind of hate that this thing is in the...
telling you the truth. The crown you saw atop the Elder Brain is indeed of Karsus's making.
I hate that this is covering
with the Dead Three's netherstones, and Karsus's design might yet be completed. You could wield the power of a god.
The broken artifacts of a failed god. The crown should be destroyed before it causes any more damage. You always liked the idea of being worshipped, adored, obeyed. Better not get ahead of yourself. The crown is still out of reach for now. I made certain promises. Gale, your face! Oh boy! You know, if Gale believes that the crown should be destroyed, I am fine with that. Now that I think about it. I am currently leaning towards honoring my deal with Raphael. I'm not sure if it's the best idea, but his part of the contract did swear that he would not use it against mortals. The only problem is that, you know, it will still affect mortals anyway. But I mean, if there's a revolution going on in hell, maybe they'll spend a few centuries dealing with that rather than bothering the rest of us? It's a very tempting thought. The crown should be destroyed.
Though Carsus could only have worn the crown for mere moments, he managed to destroy an empire, killing thousands in the process. In the hands of the dead Three's Chosen, it threatens to do much the same. You must find a way to stop them, to render the crown harmless, detonating the orb if necessary. You can save Faerun from Carsus's evil and the Absolutes in one fell swoop. Only you might not live to enjoy it.
I mean, in many ways, it would be the right thing to do. But yeah, survival. Reforge the crown. Gale read the Annals of Carsus and discovered that they were no mere diary. They contained the original designs for the crown of Carsus. Using this new knowledge, Gale could attempt to reforge the true crown, restoring it to its former powers. First, we need to bring the 3 Netherstones together. Reforging is bad. No, reforging, bad plan, bad plan. No, no, no. Okay, I'm gonna save. Oh, what pretty sailbait. Off to camp with you. Let's see here. Blight? Shatter? Oh yes, those are a couple of my favorites. Otto's Irresistible Dance? Okay, I will send that to myself. Scroll of Wall of Ice. I don't think I would ever use that. I'll take it anyway, just in case. Fly. Remove curse. Protection from evil and good. Well, protection I will never use. Remove curse, I'm gonna send that to myself. And you know what? I'm gonna send fly to myself too. I am not going to bother with the weapons. I'm pretty sure I have better. Back out we go. Okay, I do think I'm going to have to cut this stream a little short because I am starting to not feel very well, but I would really like to look in the Elminster vault before I go so that, you know, two birds, one stone and all. So I'm gonna check out the Elminster vault and then we will call it a night from there. I think the neighbors might have whammied me. I did not put on my air purifier because they hadn't started and it was very late, but I think they might have started and gotten me because my air purifier wasn't on. Oh, what a nice chambre. Gilded chest, the Tharkite Codex, and another gilded chest. I wonder about that djinn that was mentioned, because I've definitely not run into anything that would seem to resemble that. Lost Candle, Corpse Rose, Tongue of Madness. Oh, happily take that. Yes, thank you.
Open up.
That is a nice chunk of gold, thank you. Means I can probably return to my favorite amount of gold. Send that to camp. Split 2 gold from that. Send that to camp. And then sort. Ha-ha! My favorite amount of gold. Ha 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 ha. Okay.
Seems simple enough.
Yeah, I don't have the key for that. That's empty. That's empty. That's empty. That's empty. Okay, now that we're all over here. Why? Why would you do that?
Hello, you.
Hi. You know what needs to be done.
With pleasure.
That's a tricky lock. We're fine. Okay, that is a weird arcane book, so guess what?
Surprised you spotted me.
I can see all. The pages are covered in esoteric symbols and strange runes, some indecipherable, but some strangely familiar. Your eyes are drawn to one page describing a long-lost book, The Necromancy of Thay. There are secrets of life and death known only to the Red Wizards. Committing such secrets to parchment is a risk they are loath to take, lest the unworthy gaze upon them. Who better, then, to guard their secrets than the spirits of the jealous dead themselves? To look upon the necromancy of Thay is to risk madness at the hands of its spirits, but the wise traveler who can tread the line between life and death will find knowledge witnessed by precious few mortals. The rest of the entry details the precautions and risks associated with reading the text, but lays out a clear path to unraveling the secrets contained in this tome. Tharkite Withering? Hold on a moment. Your constitution score is reduced by 5 while cursed by the Tharkates Codex's warped arcana. Well, good thing that I picked up a scroll of remove curse, isn't it? I didn't realize I was going to have to be using it so soon, but...
I can't waste any more time.
Let's see here. Scroll of remove curse. Cast spell upon Gale. Congratulations, Gale. Okay,
Breathe quiet. Move with care. Time to press ahead.
now there is like the third option. I don't think I'm going to have time to look at that, and I can't guarantee I will remember what all. Actually, I can make a note. Checked doors of evocation plus abjuration. Okay, so the third option might lead to the djinn, which I'm very curious about at this point, but it's gonna have to wait until next week because I am feeling very bad and I really need to go lie down. So I'm going to save. I apologize for the short stream tonight, but this things happened that were extremely unplanned. Let's not hover over Asterian's disturbing number of hit points. And this is where I am going to be calling it a night. We did get some things done, some very good things, I think. I wish I could have done more, but unfortunately I must go. The good news is, if you love the sound of my voice, you can find my previous streams archived on my YouTube channel. There are playlists there for anything that I've played on the channel twice or more. Yes, I am a little behind on uploading my VODs, but there's still at least 1,000 hours worth of stuff on there to keep you busy until the next time I stream. And speaking of which, I will be back again tomorrow night, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. I will be playing Timberborn for Management Monday, where I will be marshalling my beavers towards the future. I am not going to go over the rest of the schedule because I do really need to go, but I will say that I will be back again with Baldur's Gate next Sunday night, starting at 9 p.m., where we're going to explore the third option here in the vault, and see where that leads, and also, you know, do some more things in Baldur's Gate that hopefully will not lead to a fight, because things are very tight as far as hit points go around here, and spell slots and stuff. We'll see how it goes. I have plans. We'll just see how many of them I can carry out. So I've had a lot of fun tonight, right up until the moment that my body betrayed. But even though the body betrays, I still had fun. And I hope that all of you had at least as much fun as I did tonight. And I hope that you all have a great night, definitely better than the night that I'm going to continue to have. And I will hope to see you tomorrow. Good night.